Robbie, before the game I was thinking we might get 3 points today, but having watched the game, I think it was probably a fair result in the end.
Yeah, it was. I thought we actually started alright the first sort of 5-10 minutes, and then Edinburgh City came to the game. Probably could argue that they maybe created the better chances. Again, possession wise, I thought probably we had more possession, especially second half. And you know, 2 bits of quality in the game, 2 goals. It's a great free kick and a great goal for ourselves. Great ball from Tom and a great finish from Mikey. So
I think the goal came totally out of the blue, didn't it? We weren't really looking to score at that particular time, I think. And then again, football's football, isn't it? Yeah. You get a goal, and it was a brilliant ball in by Thompson and a tremendous header by Michael.
Absolutely, and this probably linked up pretty well at that point there. You know, it's difficult for the 2 guys. They're no natural strikers. I mean, both of them have played up there in their careers at different points. They're both not natural strikers, but you know, they're working hard for the team. You can see that. Both of them got man of the match awards. And they possibly deserve it as well with the efforts they put in, especially Tom. I thought ran himself into the ground, closing down, and that, you know, that's not really his game. Tom was about getting on the ball and playing, but I thought he worked his socks off. But you know, we worked hard as a team. We worked hard, defended pretty well as a team as well.
I think we defended very well. I think you know, at the later stages of the game there, you know, they had 2 or 3 dead ball situations, and you know, when you've got to defend, because you always have that fear they're going to nick one or whatever. And I think we did defend it really well. I thought Fleming and Scully and all these guys, Johnny, you know,
back 3 were outstanding. Back 3 were outstanding throughout the game.
Johnny maybe just dived in a wee bit.
Yeah, for the goal.
It
was a cheap free kick. We said that after the game, but you know, even the first half, I thought they defended their box really well. Good headers, good clearances, and you're right. You know, I thought Ollie was excellent. That's, you know, I thought he's probably one of his best games for us.
I'm going to ask you, because when you made the substitution, everybody thinks Marcus is coming off and you bring Irvin off, because Marcus seemed to be struggling even in the first half. Towards the end of the first half, he seemed to be going like this, holding his hip all the time.
He's been struggling with an injury.
Has he?
Right. Struggling with a hip flexor injury, but he's such an important player for us, and he gives us that balance on that right hand side as well. Just felt Andy had kind of drifted out the game a wee bit, and just to give you a bit of energy in there coming on as well. And you know, Chris did really well when he came on, gave us energy, worked incredibly hard. You know, and that's what you want. That's the reaction you want from your players when they come off the bench.
Right, well, it is, because I know how disappointed he was. I had to sit beside him on the train last week, and it was a nightmare coming home with him. But never mind, that's the way it should be. And to come on and do that's what you've got to get out of players that's looking to get into that team.
Absolutely, and that's what we're looking for. Boys to give me a problem, give me a headache. It's difficult at the moment because we've obviously been getting results as well. To be fair, we haven't been able to get a settled team. Obviously, Notty's got a problem with his ribs, so we've not been able to pick the same team 2 weeks running since I've been here, which has been a little bit frustrating. But you know, that means it gives all the other players an opportunity as well. And Kieran, I thought, did really well, especially second half. He covered the ground really well.
He came into the game. The further the game went on, I think the more he came into it and took a little bit of command in there.
Absolutely, I thought he did really well second half, and he covered the ground well. Made a couple of really important tackles as well. So, you know, pleased with the performance and effort. I think there could have been a bit more quality at times from us, especially again in the final third. But again, you know, we're digging out results. We're not getting beat. It's not easy to beat either at the moment as well. So, and a point in the end is probably a fair result. It's a game that they maybe had to win as well, and they feel they have to win it, so it keeps that gap between us and the teams.
That's right. They don't get any closer, and I think Cowdenbeath got beat again. I think Clyde got beat again, from what I hear. Like, and I'm not really too sure on the rest of the results. But again, you're right. It keeps us further, or the same gap or further away. So
and we don't want to, you know, I've said it so many times to the players before. We don't want to be looking over our shoulder. We want to be looking up the way. And if we've created that bit of gap
in the playoffs, that's what we want to be going for.
Absolutely, we've created a wee bit of a gap there, and the players can play with a bit more freedom and a lot less pressure on them. And as I said the other week, there's, you know, shackles off a little bit. You know, so we're going to head to a big game next week now.
Big game at Arbroath next week. I will mention that, like, because obviously it's a cup game, big game for the club. And they've no, I don't know about today, but they've not been getting the results of late.
No, they haven't. They've lost the last couple of games quite heavily as well. So, but you know, look at their team. That's a quality side they've got. So we'll have to be at our best. But they said the same thing after the game to the players, that we go up there with no fear. You know, if we perform at the levels we can, there's no reason why we can't get up there and
And
get a
sometimes
result.
it's on the day the players that want it will come away with it.
100%, and people write you off sometimes as well as if they've got a tag of favourites going into the game. It was the same. We went up to Peterhead and we defended really well, we broke really well, and we got a result there. So who's to say we can't get a result at Arbroath?
I'm going to mention the keeper, Robbie, because I was at Annan last week and I thought the keeper was outstanding last week at Annan. I think he probably got us a point, to be fair.
He did, but then you could say their keeper got them a point as well with a fantastic save at the end from a free kick from
Michael's
Michael.
free kick, that's right.
But he didn't make, to be honest, I didn't think Robbie made outstanding saves. He just looked like a really solid goalkeeper, dealt with everything that came to him, and he's a presence, and
he's a massive presence, isn't he?
He's a fantastic goalkeeper, and it's his attitude as well. He's got a fantastic attitude. He's a very likeable guy as well, and he's got his head screwed on. So I think he'll go into a lot bigger and better things.
Well, there's some people who've said today that he'll end up playing for Scotland, and I have no doubt he could well do it, and hopefully he does, and wish him all the best in his career in football.
You're lucky to have him, that's for sure.
Very lucky, and I think it's a big difference from last season, having a keeper in the position he's in, obviously, and coming to the club, and I know he's enjoying it. I've spoke to him, he says he likes the people around him and all that sort of thing. So onwards and upwards next week, Robbie. All the best.
Thank you.
I'm afraid I won't be there, so I hope you do. Part-timer. Always been a part-timer.
Okay.
Thanks, Robbie. Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Thanks.